So I'm here with MX Central's Todd Hughes, and Todd, you guys have been running this place since 2007, and pretty exciting. You've had a year off from the Nationals, back here again in April 14, first round. But just tell us a bit about major revamp going on for the track behind us.
Yeah, for sure. We've had a few criticisms over the years of the track that it's perhaps a little bit short and a little bit tight for the bigger bikes. So we undertook a major operation to revamp the place. We've added a few hundred metres of length to the track. We're hoping to get around 2 minutes and 5 seconds a lap for a pro. That's what we're aiming for. We haven't actually timed that yet, but that's what we're going for. Yeah, and obviously we've moved a lot of dirt around, built some new jumps, some new berms, and yeah, that's our revamp.
A pretty sort of challenging place too. I remember over the years, and I know you telling me just before that, in the course of doing a lot of the earthworks, if you get rain at the wrong time, make things really hard. But you made an interesting point down the reed bed down there. You got a natural silk, what do you call it? A silt dam.
Silt dam, yeah. That's normally you have a water dam, but we have a silt dam. It's when we get a lot of rain here at Raymond Terrace, everyone knows it. It's known for its rainfall here, and pretty much all the dirt washes to the bottom of the track, and that dam is set up to catch that good dirt. And what we try to do before an event like the Nationals is get all that good dirt out of the dam again and put it back over the track. So we haven't done that as yet, but a couple of weeks before the National, obviously that's what we'll do to get some good soil around the place.
Kind of just like the icing, hey, before race day, which sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we're aiming for, some icing on the cake.
And look, I guess in the past it's been sort of known as a pretty challenging track. You've got the uphill step-ups and really good for the crowd, but also gets very rutted and some quite hard pack and very challenging at the end of the day. And, is it going to be different, do you think, in terms of the way you guys plan to rip it, and the new track layout sounds like a little faster?
Yeah, definitely a lot faster, the track, and you're right, the soil here is, well, pretty much we're on a rock shelf. Basically the whole place is on rock, so that's why we have to capture that dirt and put it back on the track every couple of months. And typically, because we put all that soft dirt around before the event, it will rut up and it gets pretty rough, and it'll be no different this year. We expect it to be a bit more free-flowing, but it still get rough.
And also what a lot of people don't know is that the facility is also open. Unfortunately, only 50 times a year. You've got legislations that restrict that, but after the Nationals, always a good thing when you run a National at a track that a lot of punters want to come along and say, hey, I rode the track that the Nationals was raced on. Yeah,
that's the idea. Hopefully we can generate a bit of publicity for the place, and yeah, that's what it's all about. We're here for the sport. Everyone that works here, we're passionate about motocross, and thus is why we do this. We all work normal jobs and we spend our time here on weekends, and just purely for the sport, really. So yeah, hopefully we get a good crowd at the National.
Well, always is up here. I think probably the biggest crowd when Reedy came back in 07. But mate, it's going to be a humdinger of a year. The competition's so deep this year, and really look forward to catching up with you here in mid-April.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Andy. Yeah, if you got 5 minutes, April 14, come and have a look at the National. It should be great.